Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English. Basics for beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Surah Al-Furqan, the Criterion, chapter number 25, verse number 35. Before this, we sent Moses the book and appointed his brother Aaron with him as minister. And we commanded, go you both to the people who have rejected our signs, and those people we destroyed with utter destruction. In simple terms, God most merciful, the Supreme Creator, before He destroys a people or a population, He would send them His divinely, specially appointed messengers to guide the people and to make them realize the error of their ways. So He appointed one of the outstanding messengers in the golden chain of messengers, Moses, Musa alayhi salam, and to help Moses, because Moses asked for help, and Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh, and they showed them magnificent signs and miracles which they themselves admitted, and even the best magicians in Egypt admitted that what Moses and Aaron have brought is not mere magic, but this is something beyond human comprehension, and it has to be a miracle. And they immediately bowed down to the Supreme Creator. But not Pharaoh and the ones that followed him. They rejected faith. And this is the history of humanity throughout the ages. Whenever certain people are happy with their lifestyle, they are in a comfort zone. They've got a lot of money, they're earning the money, and they are worshipping something. It does not matter what they are worshipping, even if it's totally wrong. And what they don't realize is the wrong form of worshipping is under the influence of Satan or Shaitan or the devil or Lucifer, without their realizing it. Yet when some kind person would come with compassion and empathy to say that, you guys are such fabulous people, you've done such amazing construction work, you've been awarded, you've been given so much generous wealth by God most merciful, yet you have been deceived by Satan. I have come to guide you to the right way, the Siratul Mustaqim, and I have come with signs from the Creator to show you my credentials. And listen to what I'm going to say. And despite the appeals of these messengers, if these people continue with their old ways, through arrogance and ego and haughtiness, then there is no choice but then these messengers, the divinely appointed messengers and the people like Moses and his brother and his people are then taken safely across the Red Sea, and then the punishment comes down. And this applies to every population. There are people who will remind people about the truth, and the Quran is the Al-Furqan that which tells you that, look, this is truth, that is falsehood. This is good, that is evil. This is right, that is wrong. This is what we teach our children as well from a small age. Even when you go to nursery school, the teachers will tell you, don't steal someone else's lunch. Don't steal someone else's pen. That means we are taught from a young age the concept of honesty and to differentiate between right and wrong. Don't bully your classmates. Don't hit them, but be honorable people, work with teamwork. Yet we are reminded about not being thieves from a young age. Our parents tell us, be honest, don't be a criminal. Our teachers tell us, don't be a criminal. But then certain adults, when they grow up, they become criminals. I don't know why. Even there are some people in parliament. I'm not saying everyone in parliament. Let's say 10% of people in parliament are criminals. Yet these are the people who are supposed to be role models for society. Nevertheless, the message, the warning comes from the divine Creator. If mankind ignores that warning and ignores the reality that one day they're going to die, and guaranteed they're going to be raised up back to life again, and guaranteed there is a day of judgment, and guaranteed there is a new life in eternity. If they reject all of these, then the punishment of the Creator comes, and those people we destroyed with utter destruction. And the people of Noah, when they rejected the messengers, we drowned them, and we made them as a sign for mankind. And we have prepared for all wrongdoers a grievous penalty. As also Ad and Thamud and the companions of the Ras, and many a generation between them. To each one we set forth parables and examples, and each one we broke to utter annihilation for the sins. Remember, sins are never forgotten. If you are a wrongdoing person, remember that the punishment of the Creator will come in this world or on the day of judgment, and no one can escape that, and that is a guarantee. And the unbelievers must indeed have passed by the town on which was rained a shower of evil. Did they not then see it with their own eyes? But they fear not the resurrection. They will pass by ancient ruins, and they will see the end of those people who disbelieved. But yet they do not open their eyes, yet they do not use their brains and ponder over the reality. When they see you, they treat you no otherwise than in mockery. Is this the one whom Allah has sent as a messenger? Is this the one, really? So that is their mockery. He indeed would well nigh have misled us from our gods, had it not been that we were constant to them. So even though the messenger comes to them with the truth, the ones whose heads are in concrete, the brains are cast in concrete, they don't want to give up their ways, even if their ways are false, even if you give them proof, scientific proof or spiritual proof, whatever evidence you give them, they will still not believe, because their hearts have been hardened and their brains have been hardened. What they don't realize is that soon will they know, when they see the penalty, who it is that is most misled in path. The believers are on the straight path, the Sirat al-Mustaqim. Those who don't believe have chosen to walk away from the straight path to their own detriment. Stay well, look after yourself. May your life be filled with barakah, blessings and afiyah and goodness. Take care. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.